that leads to the green one.
Which is interesting because we were surprised in qualifying that they were completely the other way round, and Lee Collard is now up into second place. That was behind the building, so we didn't see what happened or why there, did we? I don't know whether it was a little mistake from Chalice. Murray's maybe.
I was going to say the move was definitely coming through Corbin Murray's if it was going to come anywhere, it did. And then fortunately enough,
I'm going to have to say goodbye whilst filming.
You didn't get past down the pitch straight, which will give him a
Lovely
chance
to see you, Jamie.
What
the fuck is that?
Because Brewer still
what the fuck is wrong with you?
On the
good seeing you, Jamie.
that little squabble. Mason had to
You're some kind of...
turn number one, and he's going to have to do the same.
He claims he's not
into the second
yeah, I
one.
know. You're definitely on Grinder.
On the inside. Brewer looking for a way through, but he's not quite presented
Well, lovely to
himself.
see you, Jamie. Catch you soon.
Run out of Wilson if he
Goodbye.
come back, but he wasn't able to do that either, so Agostini will be the next chance.
Why the fuck are we friends with him?
Oh, they're so close through Palmer, those Porsches though, and even showing a little bit of interest behind them is the Caterham Superlight of Peter French that you said
No
was
worries.
get involved in this.
See you later.
About ready to. And it's nice, isn't it, that we can actually see Agostini. Now, there we go, there's the move, the green...
Why do we associate ourselves with him?
Stole my chair.
Yeah, no.
Kept enough of a gap there so he couldn't close it, and up he goes. Now, that has unsettled Martin Mason, the 68 car, so now he's vulnerable to the Caterham Superlight. The French just behind him, and now the French made that, he's already snapped away.
Qualifying, he managed to 30, so I expect to win. Yeah, it's certainly not repeating.
Ethan, he's...
A turn, still big drop. That's Lee Collar ahead of Peter Chalice in the white. Don't mind the gender. Not really touched on for a little while, actually. And Martin doing quite well. 13th leading class number 2.
Yeah, Lee Collar's already got the quickest ready to qualify. That yellow ADR 3 sat there in second place. Shows that already doing that 157.937 in qualifying. He's done a 157.496. So he's the one that's improved on that somewhat, whereas the others are still trying to get down to those times. So it'll be interesting to see if Collar can, in fact, wind this up. I can't believe he's going to be able to challenge Stevens, to be fair, but he has pulled away from that big Porsche.
Peter French and the little Caterham was looking pretty racy down towards Ritchie's. He's getting great drive out of Murray's. Of course, the Caterham very, very light means it accelerates much quicker than the
As soon as he's
Boxer ahead,
taken
but
the chairs, you can feel free to sit on mine.
Stable in the corners. He's got all the work to do. Mason will have to cover off the inside line, which he does, so to the outside goes Peter French and Caterham.
Hamilton as he had to bail out. Yeah, I thought he would have to there as it funnels quite dramatically into and through Hamilton, but the closing speed was quite dramatic by the way he accelerated out of Agostini towards Hamilton. I'm not sure that Martin Mason really not looking as good as he was earlier in 219 last time compared to the 216 in qualifying, so he's some way off it as it stands.
He's going to be super vulnerable on the bending straight. Excellent Williams.
Mason was going to come back at him, but the coach did restart. Have the full arm, so he's just trying to stay there. Maybe we're going to find that that car's going to come to towards the tail end of this race. We've still got 13 minutes 20 left to go, so there's a lot of time for anything to happen.
You'll want to watch Watkins' French junior that he can clear. Last time round was at 218, qualifying for the 217, but it looks like he's a bit more racy than that to me. He was being significantly held up, particularly in the braking zones by Mason. Fantastic. Can he get himself on the back of the river?
Very slow lap for the TBR server, I'm resting, number 84. 67 compared to 212. Still looking steady, if I'm honest.
Personal best, not terrible. Edged away from him last time through. Already a race leader, beginning to contend with a little bit of traffic as well in this one. Stevens has just got himself onto the back of the field, gone through the first couple of MX5.
Second place, that was a new personal best, which means quicker again over what he did in qualifying. Travis in a low third place, again still banging in personal best, but he's a good second, or well, probably about a quarter of a second now, off of what he was able to do in the qualifying session. Of course, don't forget that there's an element of black and white. I thought it was black. There's a black and white warning flag for car number 86, so that's Brewer in the Daylo Green Porsche.
That's again an opportunity here to French, because Vincent Brewer's result was being caught a little bit and in turn now gets back holding himself back up to what would be 7th overall. Currently ordered. Stevens leads the way in that
So it must have just been a little mistake to drop that 216. It's just that he looks steady, but the problem is it's such a big